Divas. So welcome back. If you stuck with me on Monday and Wednesday, you already know that this Friday the theme is morning routines, and for Friday you know that it is fashion and beauty Fridays. So like I said, if you really like the channel, like, subscribe. I just found out that I have to have 100 subscribers to have a custom URL so I can send other beauties to this channel. So if you really like what you see, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up and share it with a friend. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. So I think I need like 78 more. Do you want to be part of the 78? Thank you in advance. I have a background in fashion design. I have a degree in fashion design, and also when I was in high school I got my cosmetology license. I did not keep up with my cosmetology license after I had my children, but I can never take away that education and also the skills that I learned from that. So I will bring them into our Fridays when we talk about fashion and beauty. Again, for those of you that don't know, I have a style platform that is Deeva Fleet, where I have one-of-a-kind style boxes that I curate and put one-of-a-kind women's accessories and small home goods where I can for purchase for $60, where it is for not only you, but if you have that special someone that you want me to deliver it to their home or to their office, I'm able to do that in the local San Antonio area. For fashion, we're talking about morning routines. The one thing you have to do is think about it, prepare for it. It's something that I learned from years of experience, not only as a designer, but also helping at runway fashion shows. Preparing, pre-planning what you're going to wear really helps with your morning. It takes a lot of the time that you're taking looking at your closet as if it's an abyss, like looking and trying to figure out and trying to be creative at a time that you are probably tired like me. So what we can do is, if you already know that you have a five-day week, or your children have 5 days of school, that Sunday evening, what we're gonna do is take a little bit of time and plan out your week, or even plan out at least 2 to 3 days, and then midweek that evening you could do the same. So one of the tips that I have is the type of hangers that you use. So we have 3 types of hangers that we use in our household. Sorry, we're trying to get all together. Me and my husband primarily use these hangers, which you can find on Amazon. You can find them at your discount retail stores. Like here locally we have a Ross, and I found that Ross actually has them for cheaper. They're in smaller packets, but when you break down the cost per unit, which y'all know I love a good sale, okay? So when you break down the cost per unit, it's cheaper at Ross. So we use these. They're the velvet hangers, so that means they're non-slip. What I love about these is they have the notch, so when I have particular dresses or tank tops, they already don't slip because they're velvet, but it gives that extra layer of protection. Or even if you want to go as far as putting your undergarments on here, your bras, whatever, to where you like, I want that whole outfit. I do not want to think in the morning about what I'm going to wear. You can do that with these hangers. Another hanger that we use for my husband, he doesn't have a lot of details to his outfit. It's a shirt and pants. So with this pant hanger, he can put multiple outfits on it in a day. And like I said, he doesn't have like a set thing or as many changes in his weekday. So he can put multiple outfit on one hanger and it'll just slide easily on a part of his closet that distinguishes it from the rest. So in that, for our children, we actually use our closet out. We live in an apartment, so we use our closet. You know, usually most apartments have those kind of catch-all closets, those closets that you have at the door. Typically it's for when you have guests over, or to put cleaning supplies and things like that. So we just put, we love board games, and you'll find out more about that on the channel. But we usually put our board games, we have a rack that we put our board games, but we put our children 10 outfits, 5 for my son, 5 for my daughter, for the week in that closet. So when they go to the restroom and they're getting dressed, they're brushing their teeth, they can go right to that closet. They don't have to go back into their room if the other one's getting dressed in that room. Your clothes are already outside in the closet. So that really saves us having those type of hangers. Another hanger that I wanted to talk about that's available at Ross and also on Amazon is plastic hangers. I know people are not into wire hangers, and because of the demarcations, and people are really into the velvet hangers. We also do the wooden hangers. My husband uses wooden hangers for his heavier slack pants and suit jackets and things that are a little bit heavier. I didn't bring that out, but everybody knows what a wooden hanger looks like. So this plastic hanger is this amazing one that I found, like I said, at Ross, but they also have them. I looked on Amazon. They do also have them. They're plastic. One good thing about plastic hangers is they can help with being quick drying hangers for when you have delicate garments that you don't want to dry, that you want to hang up, that you probably wouldn't want to put on a velvet hanger. Also, this hanger has several different types of notches for your tank tops. For my daughter, it may be like her leggings, her tights, pants, her top. Another thing, you could even hang some of your accessories. I like my butterfly ring. Okay, let me get back on topic. But you can use some fun accessories and put them in a Ziploc bag, and then just put a hole through that Ziploc bag and hang those. If you were totally like, I don't want to accessorize, I don't want to have to do anything in the morning, you can put it all on this hanger. So that's one of the things that I was saying, just staying preparing, thinking about what you're going to wear before the actual day that you have to wear it, because that's what they do at fashion shows, and they'll put everything on the rack in that order. Another thing that they do at fashion shows is usually by the door that the models are going to walk through to hit the runway, they'll put a table of like last minute accessories. So even that night, like, even if you're not sure and you don't really want to try on every outfit that Sunday evening or that Wednesday evening midweek, what you can do is, you know, maybe put out a nice little tray of jewelry options. So when you're about to walk out the door, maybe an earring that you never wore with a particular dress, or a ring that you've been wanting to wear, just kind of leave it out on display to where you can grab it really quickly. But you've already done the work and laid out the outfit, so you have a lot more time in the morning to have breakfast, or speak with your children, or read a little bit of that book that you've been wanting to read. All those things because you prepared your wardrobe. These are some of the tips that I not only use for my own household, but I have clients that I help with their wardrobe development. I think that I'm super passionate about that, because I know that people spend a lot of time, the buzzword now is brand. People spend a lot on their personal brand, on their business brand, but sometimes they don't even think about, and it doesn't take much money or really much thought once you start developing what your style is. So just how you would spend, I've saw people spend money, lots of money and hours on develop maybe a logo for a business card, and don't think about what they're wearing. Before you pull out that business card, people see you, and not in a vain or vanity way, but just putting some thought into what are you gonna wear that day, and it really helps with the flow of your morning. So for me personally, in the morning, like I said, driving my husband to work, I tend to just wear a house dress and a duster. Here's one of my favorite dusters that tends to be like by the door handle. I love it because if I figure out after driving him to work that we need gas in the car, I'm still dressed appropriately enough to go into the gas station. And also when I go and take the kids, I may put on leggings, a top in my duster to where I'm appropriate, dropping them, taking them to the bus to go to school. And then usually for me, I'm a dress gal. I love dresses and tights. I have like now 3 pair of jeans or something like that. So I'm getting there. I am definitely a Texan, but I dressed up a lot more when I lived in Dallas. I'm from San Antonio, but San Antonio tends to be a lot more casual in our dress. So that's one of the things that I'm working on, getting back to my personal style as I'm helping my clients grow in their style. So for hair, I have fairly long locks. As I said before, my husband has locks, my daughter has locks, and a lot of people, because I think of the length of my locks or how long I've had them, people tend to say, what do you put in your hair? I do not put a lot of products in my hair. Usually people that have natural hair, although it's a big push and a marketing ploy to sell a lot of products to natural hair women and men, for me, it's keeping it simple. My hair has grown the most and been its healthiest when I put the least amount of products in it. So what I started doing was I have a water bottle. I think I got this one from the dollar store or Walmart. I put about half of the bottle with water, a fourth of the bottle with some sort of oil. I'm allergic to a lot of oils, tea tree oil being one of them, and that's like one of the big things that they're putting in a lot of products, but can't do that. So I'll do like a product base with like mix up different oils. Coconut oil being one of them. And then the other thing that I put that last fourth is rose water. You want to make sure that it's real rose water, not just like a rose water product. I get this one from Amazon. If you would like I always say, I can put it in the comment below, and I'll link information to the one that I get. That's it. I spritz my hair in the morning. I spritz not only my new growth, but also the ends of my hair, and it keeps my locks feeling soft and very much hair-like, hydrated and bouncy. So that's pretty much it with hair. As far as beauty, brush my teeth, just some Crest. Sorry, we're using like Crest, I think 3D now. We switch between different ones. I don't have like a set one. I have just this little, it sounds really loud, but I use this one when I feel like my teeth don't feel like very clean at all. And then my husband got me this Colgate toothbrush when just every day I just do it myself manually. So that's really it for that. I wash my face in the morning. As far as skin, water. I talked about it in my lifestyle. It's very important that you drink a lot of water, and that you keep your skin hydrated, both inside and out. And I say that not being a water person. And I thank God for my parents that gave me some awesome DNA that I don't have to do a huge heavy regiment of all these different beauty products, because I just have skin that really doesn't break out as much or give me as much problems. But water is still very vital, and the older I'm getting, the more I'm finding like I don't want to have to put a lot of products on the outside of my skin when I could just eat and drink right, and that'll take care of my skin. So that, and a quick, I wash my skin. I don't have like a particular soap that I use, like I said, so I'm not really good at this part of it. And then from the Dollar Tree, I just use, they come in like a pack of 3. They have a very soft side and then a side when I kind of have makeup on and stuff like that. I have makeup wipes as well. So I just kind of in circular motions kind of wash my face with the soap and rinse it off, and then do a quick splash of cold water that helps close those pores down, close them up. So washing with warm water, closing the pores with cold water. That's about it. Like I said, I can go from a full-on glam look, false lashes, everything, but my regular morning routine is usually I use like a mistifying moisturizer that has coconut milk in it. Like coconut milk, and you just do a quick spray. I laugh every time I do it now because I did it with one of my friends and she was like, wait, what are you doing? So you just do a quick spray, let it dry down, and keep it moving. I use that, or lotion. I absolutely love this lotion by Baby Magic. It's a creamy baby oil. They do not make it anymore, or at least I can't find it in our Walmart. So if y'all can find this, oh, that would be amazing. But when I can't find this, I kind of make it myself. I just get some lotion and some baby oil gel and mix that together, shake it up really good, and I use that on my body and keep it moving. Or, you know, women of color know about Vaseline or a little baby oil when you have those little ashy spots and you want to be cute in a dress and then have ashy legs. So on an average though, makeup, not when I'm not doing like a full glam, what I'll do is, for me, the biggest thing is my concealer that I use by LA Girl. It's their Pro Concealer, and I learned from Jackie Aina. If you watch her makeup tutorials, if you don't and you're a woman of color, definitely a good person to see. But I just use concealer and I kind of pat it on and then I let it dry down. She gave that tip, like let your concealer dry down a little bit, then I'll use my makeup sponge and kind of pat it and not swipe it because you're taking off the product. So I do that. Some mascara, no particular kind, so I'm not even going to go into brands. I use a highlighter that doesn't have like a lot of glitter, and I just use like either a big fluffy brush or a fan brush. And then I'll do I'll use lip liner because I like a little nude lip when I'm not being too glam, but no nude ever really does me right. And I know there are a lot of women of color, black women, that will say the same, but I found usually with any lip color that doesn't look right on my lips, usually if I line my lips, I'm a-okay. So I just kind of combine those. And then of course I have really thicker eyebrows, and I love them. I want them to be even thicker, but I just kind of use a micro brush to add in just those little areas that may be not as thick. And that's pretty much it. That's like my beauty routine in the morning. If y'all want, I guess a more in-depth, like what, like I said, eye creams are very important. Let me say that. Eye creams are very important. For me, I have dark under eyes. My daughter has them. But I use like a night serum, even from the Dollar Tree, and I just roll it on, or eye cream. But what's very important about that is making sure you use like a finger that is not as strong, and tapping under your eye, because you don't want to wreck that. And I don't like I don't want wrinkles. I know the saying is like we don't crack, but sometimes we do. And I don't mind aging. I just want to age at the appropriate age that I'm actually aging. I don't want to have skin that looks 60 when I'm in my 30s, okay? But when I'm 60, I don't mind having 60-year-old skin, because that's what I have. So I really try to make sure that I'm staying hydrated, like I said, using those eye creams. Like I said, I have tons of makeup and I can go into more of that, but we were talking about the morning routine. What's my basic makeup? What's my go-tos? You know, and these are kind of like my go-tos. So I can grab those really quickly, 5 minutes and done. Or I can go full on glam 30 minutes, you know, when I have a particular meeting or something like that that I want to kind of add on to it. So did these tips help? Is there something that you kind of want me to slow down in the video and talk more about? Remember, every Friday I'll be talking about fashion and beauty. So I don't want to give it every single tip that I have. Plus, I want to keep the videos under 20 minutes, which I'm pushing it right now. So if you're watching to the end, thank you. You're a champ. You're wonderful. You're great. So I thank you. I love you. God loves you. Have a blessed day, divas. Bye.